Right, hello. Just explaining a workout that I did on 5/5/2025. Decided to just do kettlebell swings, and that was it. So that's what I focused on. I did use a loadable kettlebell that I have. Give you a closer look here. It's just screw type. Just put the weights on, screw them on there. So nothing too complicated. It does work decently well for what I use it for. I just got it off Amazon. It wasn't too expensive, at least when I bought it. I don't know what its runs now, but this is for the standard plates. I think you can get it for the Olympic ones as well. But so I started off doing about 30 reps. Then I moved to 20 reps, 12 reps, and then 8 reps. Worked up to about 157 pounds. Did 8 reps and then 12 reps. And then on that final set, it was a drop set. I did 12 reps, 20 reps, and then 30 reps. So 157 pounds, 107 pounds, and then 57 pounds. Now, I like to use these as a form of cardio. I feel like these really get my heart rate going. And the way that I do them, I try not to move, I try not to use my arms at all. So when I'm swinging it, I try to just use, and of course I got stuff in the way here. My workout I did last night. But yeah, when I'm swinging this, I try to just use just the hips. So it's like that. So I don't, you'll see some people raise the arms up. You can do that if you want to. I don't see a reason why you couldn't do that. But try not to use, if you're wanting to work the lower body on the kettlebell swings, just focus on just popping your hips to raise the weight. Just raise the weight with the hip pop. It's the best way I can explain it, I guess. If you actually get a kettlebell in your hands and you do it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But that's the way that I want to do them, and so that's the way I did them. But like I said, some people you'll see them, they'll raise it quite a bit higher. I'm just kind of focusing on just that hip pop, so the weight doesn't go very high, especially when the weight gets heavier. It starts not really going that high. But if you've tried these before, the weight doesn't have to go that high for you to really start getting like winded. Especially when I did that drop set, I was really winded by the end of that. So I like to use these as a form of cardio. So that's about it there. So did about 7 sets total. The last set was a drop set, so that one really wore me out. So I didn't really need to do much more after that. I did kind of want to do some other lifts, but I was pretty winded after that, so I figured that was good enough. So that's what I did, just kettlebell swings. So that is that. So if you have any questions, comments, or tips, just leave them down below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.